Imagine this, you are living on a tropical island surrounded by ocean, breeze, and you will be earning money while helping people live their best of life. Does this sound like a dream? If yes, well, in today's video, I'm going to show you exactly how to become a caregiver in the Virgin Islands as somebody applying from overseas. By the end of this video, you will know what visas you need, where to find the jobs, what qualification will help you stand out the most, and all the little things that can make the process smoother. If you're ready, then let's jump right into this video. Now, if you're watching me for the first time, my name is Peace and I want to welcome you to my channel, and those coming back to watch this video, welcome back. If you're new here, I help you discover real life immigration paths to work and live abroad. Today, we are going to be looking at one of the most practical high demand options for people looking to move abroad. Now, working as a caregiver in Virgin Island. Why the Virgin Island? First, it is very beautiful territory in the USA. Yes, that means you will work under the US labor law and immigration processes. Secondly, the aging population in this Virgin Island is increasing, and the seasonal economy there means caregivers, home health aides, and personal care assistants are always needed. And the best part is that many local employers are open to hiring workers from overseas because they just can't fill all their caregiver roles locally. That is why this opportunity is for you. Here is the key thing to understand. The US Virgin Island follows the US immigration law. That means you need a proper work visa before you can even board a plane. The most common one for caregiver is the H-2B visa, a temporary non-agricultural work visa that allows US employers to hire foreign workers for seasonal or shortage roles. Your future employer must first show that they cannot find qualified US worker, and then they will file a petition with U.S.C.I.S, which is the U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services for you. Once that is approved, you take that approval to a U.S. consulate or embassy in your home country for your visa interview. Usually, you will book visa interview with your embassy. If all goes well, you will be on your way to Virgin Island, and this is still possible this year. Now, let's talk about qualifications. Employers want to know that you are ready for this job. Okay, what do they really look for? They look for a caregiver certificate or CNA, certified nursing assistant training. They also look at CPR and first aid certification. These are often a must-have certificate, and also a police background check, which we normally know as police character certificate, especially if you will be working with seniors. There's also that health check like tuberculosis test and proof of vaccination. All this will come during your visa, and if you don't have this yet, no worries. You can do short online caregiver courses on CNA courses before applying. Some great places to look at taking the course is mycnajobs.com. They have a free caregiver training classes which you can access using VPN. There's also Allison, which allow you to take the course, but when you want to download your certificate, you will have to pay. There is also Care Academy. They have an affordable caregiver course that looks good on your resume. And if you can show employers that you care, you have training, and you are enthusiastic to help people live their life with dignity, you will already stand out with this. Now let's look at finding the job. applying from abroad. Where do you find these actual jobs? Here are a few places you can look into today. One of it is Indeed, and listen carefully, just search for Caregiver Virgin Island. You can also check care.com, a big caregiver marketplace, filtered by Virgin Island. There is also eldercare.com that connects people directly with clients looking for home help. There is also U.S.V.I. Department of Labor, which their job seeker page often lists caregivers or personal aid roles. There are agencies like Comfort Keepers. They sometimes hire from overseas, but you can check their website for it. Okay, you can go through their website, check their career for U.S. Virgin Island listing. When you send your applications, make sure you mention that you need visa sponsorship upfront. That way, if the employer is experienced in this process, they will know what to do. And don't be discouraged if you get rejected. Persistent pay off. Okay, here is what happens once you have a job offer. Your employers will file the H-2B petition with USCIS. This can take a few months, so stay patient. When that is also approved, you will take your petition number to the US Embassy or consulate in your home country for visa interview. Usually you will get an email to schedule visa interview. Once you get the visa, you can fly to the U.S. Virgin Island. And that is not all. Your employers will also help you apply for local work permit through the U.S.V.I. Department of Labor as soon as you arrive. That process usually takes a few weeks. And once you have your work permits in your hands, congrats! You can officially start working as a caregiver in Virgin Island. Here is a question a lot of people ask: can you stay long term? The answer is yes. If you do good job and your employer values you, they can eventually sponsor you for an EB3 green card. That's a long-term immigration option for skilled or unskilled workers like caregivers. That process takes time, often a few years, usually 3 to 5 years, and you will need to show that you have permanent job offer. Once you have your green card, you can live and work permanently in the U.S. Virgin Island or move to any other part of the U.S. if you would like to do so. And if that is your goal, make sure to talk with your employers early on so they know that you would like to grow with them. Before we wrap up today's video, here is a few personal tips that can make your path even smoother. Number one is you need to be persistent. Applying for jobs overseas can take time, so you need to be persistent. Number two is highlight all your hands-on experience. Even personal care with your family members, you can have them in your CV. Number three is that you can get as much training as you can before applying. That gives you an edge, okay? And you can also join Facebook or LinkedIn group for caregivers in the Virgin Island. Hearing advice directly from people that are already working there is incredibly valuable. And most of all, stay positive. It can feel like a long process, but people do this successfully every year. That could be you this year or even next year. It doesn't matter when it comes, but we're looking forward to seeing you and receiving you in the USA. And there you have it. The full step-by-step guide to becoming a caregiver in the U.S. Virgin Island as a foreign applicant. If you have learned something new today, please hit that like button and subscribe for more practical immigration and career videos. If you have any question, drop them in the comment section. I read every single one and I would love to help you on your journey. Okay, thank you so much for watching today's video. I will see you in my next video. Bye for now.